It is a very important lifestyle for a Christian. It is a lifestyle to strive for. The last time I wrote about this subject, I had just been invited the day before to share in a home cooked meal with a friend and his family. At that time, those kinds of experiences were rare for me. This was such a refreshing experience, and it prompted me to write about the subject. For many of us, outside of our own family, we cannot remember the last time we were invited as an individual to share in a meal in someone's home. It has indeed been a while for many of us. I was not good friends with this individual, and I had never met his family. They don't attend my local church, and I only know him because he accepted an invitation from a friend of mine to a Bible study that I was leading at the time. This invite was meaningful to me, and I got to know a Christian family better over a meal. As we talked, I came to appreciate the many shared values that we had in Reformed theology and homeschooling, age integrated environments, and politics, and even fun things like cars. I, I enjoy people with strong opinions and convictions, and I got to share this over a meal with a family I didn't even know very well. Often, the burnout comes in our lives when we pour hospitality into people and feel as though no hospitality is poured out toward us. And I think we can all testify to how much it means for someone to show hospitality to us. In our day, in Western civilization, we rarely even show hospitality to close friends in this way, and much more to a stranger, as Hebrews 13:2 prescribes to us. I can remember a convincing statement from a mentor of mine several years back when he said to me that hospitality is not a thing we do from time to time. It is a lifestyle. And depending on different seasons we walk through, we're not all called to show hospitality in the same way. And in fact, it is good for us to show it in different ways. We are called as a body to function differently as different body parts with different strengths. With that said, however, we are all called as Christians to show hospitality in some way or another as a lifestyle. In the first century, the church body was committed to this. We are told in the book of Acts that Christians met every day to break bread with one another. This would have been in homes. And I grew up in a family where people were in our home almost every single day. My parents were examples of hospitality, and I am thankful beyond measure for their example of this. Hospitality is a lifestyle. We have the obligation and privilege to show hospitality to our church body, but also to do the same for strangers and unbelievers. The 16th century church reformer Martin Luther and his family had the picture perfect example of showing hospitality. Money was very scarce in the Luther home, and prosperity was not a luxury they possessed. Yet, lacking hospitality because of an inability to afford it was not an option in their eyes. Luther viewed hospitality as essential to sharing truth. In fact, Luther once wrote, "Riches are among the most trivial things on earth and the smallest gift God gives to a person." He also said that God puts fingers on our hand for the money to slide through them so he can give us more. That whatever a person gives away, God will reimburse. Yet again, he wrote in his battle hymn, A Mighty Fortress, "Let goods and kindred go, this mortal life also. The body they may kill, God's truth abideth still. His kingdom is forever." So Luther did not let poverty keep him from having university students in his home almost every day. Hebrews 13:2 indicates the high calling of hospitality. It tells us that hospitality is so impactful that it is worthy of even entertaining angels. If hospitality means so much to angels, how much more impactful it must be to human beings with daily burdens to carry. Very much as the ordinance of the head covering of 1 Corinthians 11 is witnessed by angels, so also is the ordinance of hospitality witnessed by angels. If you have shown hospitality to a stranger, you may have been entertaining an angel unawares. And that is a wonderful thought, but it is also a terrifying and high calling indeed. Hospitality as a lifestyle is not an option for the Christian. It is a command. There may be few things we do externally on this earth that we will be held more accountable for and to testify for, more important on that day than our stewardship of showing hospitality. So we need to seek out the gift of showing hospitality because it puts ourselves and others squarely in the path of God's character and grace. We seek this path because we are called to seek the Lord, His strength, and His presence continually.